There are 5 guns pro teams almost always use in Garena server, and I think there should be some diversity and some changes. Hey guys, it's Keith. Today we're gonna talk about the 5 guns that pro players mainly use in the Garena server. In case you didn't know, the Garena server is composed of Thailand, Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, the Philippines, and Taiwan. For COD Mobile regions like North America, gentlemen's agreements are set to make the game fair and more competitive. For example, in North America scrims, they actually agree not to use the ASM-10 because it's too powerful. It's a concept that's not applied in Garena server because they only follow the rules set by the tournament organizers. Some of the weapons in this list are incredibly easy to use, that's why I try to refrain from using them whenever I play ranked. Now don't get me wrong, it still takes some level of skill to come out on top in these tournaments. I just personally think it ruins the competitive aspect of the game if you constantly need to use overpowered guns in order to win tournaments. I'm done with the rant, let's start with the list. We're gonna go through each gun and I'll show you the gunsmith build that I use. Now with the first gun on the list, this is used by players who like to rush, have crazy movement, and can center on their targets really well even in high stress situations. Kinda like a close range sniper, the KRM-262 is a shotgun that has the potential to do one hit delete in close quarters and send enemies back to their spawn. The KRM is now the go-to shotgun in Season 13 since the shotgun nerfs that happened in the past season. Players run around and delete enemies left and right in quick succession using this weapon. Like most shotguns, this weapon is high risk, high reward because as soon as you encounter an enemy, you need to land your shot to get the kill. And if you don't, you need to do crazy movement in order to get your second shot. Another downside of the KRM is the long reload time, so whenever you get the chance, try to reload so you can be prepared for your gunfights. Here's the gunsmith build for the KRM. This build is focused on improving range and bullet spread accuracy while still having great movement. Speed up kill perk is also equipped, so you can get a speed boost every time you manage to get a kill. Overall, the KRM-262 is a gun for rushers and to control certain areas of the map that are tight. The Fennec is the best, if not one of the best SMGs for close range. Its higher fire rate makes it ideal for controlling areas of the map where close range gunfights happen. Even with its recent nerf, it still stands out among the other SMGs. This gun is fun to rush and move around with. Its very fast fire rate and good damage contributes to its fast time to kill, thus being the go-to weapon for close quarters combat. The recoil is not that hard to control, just pull your finger down and you're good to go. The ADS speed is also very fast, so it allows for a quick reaction time to engage in gunfights. You can use this for medium ranges if you have to, but this gun really shines in close quarters. Here's the gunsmith build that's inspired by Divinity Uprising's Shadak, one of the best players in Garena, and adjusted it to my personal preference. It's focused on adding on mobility, range, and control, while sacrificing bullet spread accuracy because you want to use it mainly for close range gunfights. The Fennec currently is the king of SMGs for Garena Pro players, using it for the purpose of winning face-to-face gunfights. With the re-release of the DLQ-33 holiday skin and the recent nerf to the Arctic 50, the DLQ is now considered the go-to gun for snipers in Garena. The Locust is still pretty good, but the holiday skin really brought it back. Its scope-in time is fast and its hitboxes are solid. The DLQ was never really gone. Since Season 1 it was one of the best snipers and to this day it's still holding up. Now for this build you can stack 3 attachments to speed up scoping, but with only 2 it feels smooth for me. The DLQ will still be used in sniper battles for tournaments in Garena. Undeniably the best LMG in the game right now, the Chopper is one of the easiest gun to use inside of this game. With its fast fire rate, good damage and mobility in Season 13, you can pray and spray with the 100 bullets that you have. Garena Pro teams use this mainly to control mid to long range lanes of the map. It's like having multiple sentry guns at the same time. Along with its fast movement, you can also challenge close range gunfights if you can compensate for its low ADS time. Pro players use this gun to beam people across the map, and if you have laser aim and good recoil control, then you will be unstoppable. Here's my attachments for the Chopper LMG. I don't go with the monolithic suppressor because it diminishes your bullet spread accuracy. You can also swap out the tactical suppressor for the compensator to help you control this gun. This LMG has been on top since it came out and there's no stopping it. If there's a list of the top 5 weapons in the game for Season 13, this gun will always be number 1. This AR is so powerful it made SMGs almost irrelevant with its 3-shot kill. Because of its hitboxes, you can get consistent time to kill from close to medium range. The ASM-10 has high damage and decent recoil. You can hit long-range shots by tap firing for better accuracy. This gun is so powerful it can challenge SMGs and LMGs at their prime. Currently, this gun is the best inside COD Mobile and pro players almost always use this gun. It's actually annoying having to go up against players who sweat using this gun on ranked. It's just too powerful and unfair to most of the weapons in this game. Here's my ASM-10 build. It's focused on accuracy to get consistent 3-shot kills up until 18 meters. ASM-10 is also a pretty slow gun mobility wise, so no stock takes care of that. Tactical foregrip A gives you more bullet spread accuracy on the expense of recoil control. So if you're struggling with recoil control, just use the strike foregrip. And if you want to be aggressive, use the MIP light barrel short to replace the tactical suppressor. The ASM-10 badly needs a nerf to bring balance to the game, and as long as it stays powerful, both casual and professional players will keep using it. Those are the 5 weapons. I doubt we're gonna see much changes with the exception of the new QXR. We'll see if pro players will switch from the Fennec. How about you? What are the weapons used by your region? Let me know down in the comments below. The movement video will be up next. There's a lot of changes made in the movement mechanics, and an updated version of the movement video will be uploaded in the next couple of days. As always, if you want more of this kind of content, hit subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed watching.